Hello everyone and welcome back to Tindalos Gaming and welcome to my playthrough of Marvel Champions. This time round we are going to be playing, I keep talking in the plural, I'm not, I'm an I. I'm going to be playing Domino and Scarlet Witch against the standalone scenario Green Goblin. Two of my very favourite characters to play in Marvel Champions, Domino and Scarlet Witch. They're sort of they're my clutch heroes, but we're going to be going up against a really fun Green Goblin. But before we get across to the table, we've got some deck lists to have a look at. So we're going to have a look through each of the deck lists now. And here we are. We've got Scarlet Witch using Marvel DB. I'm going with the Justice affiliation, if you like. The Justice, I can't remember the name of it now. It will come to me halfway through this, but we're going to be going Justice. So we've got a Daredevil, we've got a Dazzler, Quicksilver comes with Scarlet Witch, we've got a Speed, that obviously comes with Scarlet Witch as well, and we've got a Wiccan as our allies. I'm not going to sort of talk through all of these, just a sort of brief overview of the deck. Then we've got obviously Basic Spell, which is I think is a really good little 2-cost card. With Scarlet Witch is a Mystic, so that's fine. Then we've got Chaos Magic as part of her deck. We've got 2 Clear the Areas. We've got a 2 for Justice, 4 Hex Belts obviously, 3 Molecular Decays, part of their Scarlet Witch's setup. We've got 2 Stealth Strikes, 1 Swift Retribution, 3 Turn the Tides, 1 Warp Reality, obviously our doubles. We've got a couple of Power of Justices, we've got an Agatha Harkness and 2 Heroic Intuitions, 3 Magic Shields, 1 Scarlet Witch's Crest and 2 Under Surveillance. So hopefully she'll be putting out some damage. She does that quite nicely, but also more importantly keeping the threat level down. Let's have a look at Domino. So Domino, I've gone with Protection. I've been running her as Protection now for a few games. The guys at the club, and a special shout out at this point to Wayne. Wayne has been cajoling me at the club to play some more Marvel Champions on the channel. So Wayne, this is dedicated to you, buddy. So we've got Domino, we've got Atlas Bear, Diamondback, Lockjaw, Outlaw and White Fox, all part of her posse apart from Lockjaw. Playing a game with my friend Gaz last night, and I finally managed to get pretty much all of the posse out, which was quite cool. We've got, I can do this all day, 2 of those. We've got 2 good workouts, 1 Luck Be a Lady, 2 Not Today, 2 Preemptive Strikes, 2 Right Place, Right Time, 1 The Posse, which is really good, 2 Digging Deep, which is an auto include in this deck, obviously our doubles. We've got a Jackpot as well, which is our treble. We've got a Pip the Pug, a Painted Lady, 2 Armoured Vests, 2 Defensive Conditioning, Domino's Pistols, which are absolutely brilliant, 2 Indomitables, 1 Lucky and Good, 1 Lucky Break, 1 Probability Field, 2 Sharpshooters and 2 times Unflappable. Really liking this deck actually, pumping out quite an amount of damage and can take a punch as well. But anyway, we will now, after that very short viewpoint of the decks, we'll get across to the table and see what the heck is going on. Okay, here we are at the table, all set up, or virtually all set up. So we're going against Green Goblin. We're doing the mutagen formula scenario from the scenario pack. Let's have a look at Green Goblin. We're going to do it on standard. I don't play on expert. Oh, by the way, coffee has been purchased or made. Lovely. So Green Goblin, 1 scheme, 2 attack with a special. He's got a forced response. After he attacks and damages you, you place 1 threat on the main scheme, and he's got 16 points hit points per player, playing 2-handed, so he's got 32 health. We're playing with standard 3 as well, so pursued in the past. By the past is in play. So unleashing the mutagen, it's got obviously Green Goblin, mutagen formula, and standard encounter sets. 1 modular encounter set recommended, which is Goblin Gimmicks, which is what I put in. It says on setup, put a Goblin Thrall minion into play, engaged with each player, shuffle the encounter deck and advance to 1B. 1B says, when completed, in player order, each player not engaged with a Goblin minion must discard 3 cards from the encounter deck and put the first Goblin minion that's discarded this way into play, engaged with them. It goes up by 2 threat per round, and it comes in with 4 threat on it. So handy dandy LCG tokens, comes in with 4 threat. Goblin has got a forced response. Goblin Thrall, let's have a look at one of those. 1 scheme, 1 attack, 3 health. It's got guard, so we can't attack Green Goblin whilst they're in play, and the boost obviously doesn't affect us because it's not coming into play that way. So there we go. Let's give everything a shuffle up. We've shuffled them off screen, but again, as regular viewers will know, I'm contractually obliged to conduct at least 3 cat weasel cuts during the course of a game, any card game that I have. And first cat weasel cut, that's the encounter deck done. We'll do Wander's deck next. What are we looking for in Wander's opening hand? Nothing. We'll see what we get. I mean, obviously, damage stuff is good. Her cowl is good. Anything that's got threat removal is good. Oh, there we go. And a cat weasel cut. Domino's slightly different. I am looking for a couple of cards really. I'll probably do a hard mulligan for them. Any one of her pistols would be awesome. Her probability field. One card that I really like to get down is probability field. Painted Lady is good. Sharpshooter, I found is good, obviously, to get that out if we need to. Cat weasel cut. So there we go. There's our 3 cat weasel cuts. And I think on that basis, we are ready to kick off and see how long it takes Green Goblin to kick my proverbial. Another little pre-game drink. Okay, Wanda's going to draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have got a molecular decay, a turn the tide, a Wiccan, a heroic intuition, which is pretty good, a magic shield, and a power of justice. Okay. Well, power of justice is going to pay for heroic intuition. I actually don't mind this. I actually don't mind this. 2 molecular decay and magic shield could pay for Wiccan. And I quite like a turn the tide. I quite like that. I think we could potentially do that. All right, we'll keep those. We will keep those. I'm not an expert Marvel the Champions player. I play it fairly regularly, but I'm not expert. Don't come here looking for Uber plays. and the standard Tindalos Gaming disclaimer at the start of a game: I'm going to make mistakes. I think I'm going to make mistakes. That's a bit negative to say that. Any mistakes I make are clearly not done intentionally. I'm recording. I'm running two heroes, and in these games there tends to be quite a lot going on, so I probably will miss stuff. My apologies if I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Nina. What have we got? We've got a lucky and good. We've got a sharpshooter. I can do this all day. Outlaw. There's a pistol. And an Atlas bear. Well, again, those two can pay for Domino's pistol. Those two can pay for sharpshooter. I think, again, I'm going to stick there. Oh, I haven't got my first player token. Bear with me. There we go. First player token will be Wanda. And I've just suddenly realised I've completely forgotten about the Goblin Thralls. Hey ho. Hey ho. Right. Let's start off clearly with Wanda. We'll flip across to Scarlet Witch's side. We will pay a Power of Justice to give us 2 resources to play Heroic Intuition. Scarlet Witch gets +1 thwart. Very nice. Very nice. We will pay 2 to play Wiccan, who comes in with 3 health. 1, 2, 3. A little bit of a debate with people. I count down. Some people count up. Am I missing something with counting down or counting up? Is there an issue? All right. So Wanda will exhaust to thwart for 3 off the main scheme. Wiccan will exhaust and take a consequential damage to thwart for 1, taking that off the main scheme. After Wiccan thwarts, discard the top card of the encounter deck for each boost icon discarded. This way deal 1 damage to an enemy. We'll do it at the Goblin Thrall, and we will take 1 off of the Goblin Thrall. So the Goblin Thrall is now down to 2. He's got 3 on him as well. Two. Where's only 1's gone? There's another 1. We've got to turn the tide. Actually, no, let's replay that. Hang on a sec. Let's play it properly, shall we? Let's do things properly. Let's rewind. Goodness me, I haven't played Marvel Champions since last night. There's a better way of doing this. There is a better way of doing this. Because we've got our thwart. We've got our turn the tide. So Wiccan will thwart for 1, taking that off. We do that to do the 1 damage. That's fine. Scarlet Witch will then thwart for 3, taking the last of that. Then I'll play for 0, turn the tide. After your hero thwarts and removes all threat from a scheme, deal 3 damage to an enemy. I will do the 3 damage to this fella over here. I get maximum bang for my buck then. And then hopefully Domino will be able to kill off the other goblin thrall. So that's that one gone. Guard goes. And that is it for Scarlet Witch. Nina. Well, we've got nothing in our discard pile, so we don't need to worry about that. We will flip up to Domino. We will pay 2 for Sharpshooter. Let's just move some of these out of the way so I've actually got a discard pile. Bear with me. Right, I've got a discard pile now. I've got space. So we pay 2 for Sharpshooter. We will then pay 2 for Domino's pistol. Domino will exhaust and attack that guard for 2, killing him. Guard goes. And then Domino will exhaust her pistol with Sharpshooter. So I'm drawing 2 cards off the top of my deck. We've got 2 for Domino's. Domino's got a special. When counting resources on cards discarded from the top of your deck, count each printed wild twice. That's 2. 3. 3 damage to Green Goblin. So he's down to 29. 1, 2, 3. That's it. We're going to discard any cards. We haven't got any. We're going to draw up to our hand size. So it's now 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Swanda, which we'll ready up while we're here. Scarlet Witch or Wanderer's got a Daredevil, Under Surveillance, Energy, Magic Shield, Heroic Intuition. We'll do the same over with Domino and she will get 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she is going to get Pip the Pug, Lockjaw, Indomitable, Diamondback and a Not Today. Okay. We go to the villain phase. First thing we do is place the threat on the main scheme. So we're putting 2 onto the main scheme. 1 per player. Oh, and it I should have said it's going to threat out at 14. So 2 goes on there. Green Goblin is then going to attack Scarlet Witch for 2 plus whatever this is. Plus whatever this is. I think for the time being, Scarlet Witch can take it. So it's going to be 2, 3. The boost is this card gets +1 boost icon if there's at least one goblin minion engaged with me. There isn't, so it's just 3 damage. Ooh. 3 damage, down to 7. 1, 2, 3. Green Goblin is going to attack Domino. I will defend with Domino, and I'll pay Lockjaw into my discard pile to play Not Today. When the hero defends against an attack, it gets +2 defense for the attack. If they take no damage to the attack, remove 2 threat from the scheme. So I'm currently defense 5, 2. No, but then a Goblin Thrall comes into play as a boost. We've got guard on it again, but we do remove 2 threat from the scheme. Encounter card for, oh, here we go, Overrun. Comes in with 2 threat on it. When defeated, in player order, each player must discard 2 cards from the encounter deck and put each goblin minion they discarded this way into play with them. Comes in with 2 acceleration tokens. Ouch. So 2 threat on it. So not overly difficult. And we're going to get +2 to the main scheme. Domino's encounter card is going to be Goblin Glider. +1 attack for Goblin. Attached to the enemy with the highest hit points, printed hit points, and without another Goblin Glider. So it's going to attach to Green Goblin because he is an enemy and he's got 29 left. We can spend 2 energy resources to discard this card. Ouch. So he's currently getting +1 attack. First player token moves across to Domino. I should have unexhausted the pistols. Domino is exhausted though because she defended. Right, Domino, what you got? Not a lot. Pip the Pug is really cool. Diamondback is really cool. Indomitable is really cool. All right, I'm going to pay 2 to bring Diamond back into play. She comes in with 2 health. Actually, I'm going to exhaust like that, make it easier for people to see. Okay. Diamondback is going to exhaust, and I'm going to deal 1 damage to her. Discard the top card of your deck, deal 1 damage to each enemy for each resource icon discarded this way. So hopefully it's a wild. It is a wild. So we do 2 damage to the Goblin Thrall, so that's down to 1. And we do 2 damage to Green Goblin because it's not an attack. So 27. 1, 2. Those go into my discard pile. Oh no, I still got this. I've still got this. Can't play it though. No, that was the card I just discarded. We will discard, or we will use Domino's pistols to shoot at the Goblin Thrall. So it's 2 damage, 4 damage. The Goblin Thrall goes again. And that's it for Domino. Scarlet Witch, what are you doing? Okay. Can't afford Daredevil at the moment. Or can I? No, I think I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to pay 2 energy. Oh. I am going to pay 2 energy to get rid of that Goblin Glider. I think that's the longer term play. I think that's the longer term play. I am going to I'm going to play 1 for Magic Shield. Scarlet Witch is going to thwart for 2. Taking those 2 off. Taking that back down. When it's defeated, each player in order must discard the top 2, discard 2 cards and encounters. They can put each Goblin minion in play, in player order. So first player over here, that's an obligation. That's not a Goblin minion. Scarlet Witch, nope, and nope. So none of us get a Goblin minion, thank goodness. We'll leave Wiccan up. There's no point in doing anything there now. And I think we'll call it turn. Okay, more coffee. We're going to ready Scarlet Witch. Are we going to discard any cards? Going to discard Daredevil and then draw 4. 1, clear the area, speed. Hex Bolt. There we go. Power of Justice. Oof. Power of Justice actually is very cool. Okay, that's not bad. We ready up Domino's side. We draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have got Jackpot. We've got Digging Deep. We've got the Posse. We've got Unflappable. And we've got, oh my God, we've got Probability Field. Wowzers. Wowzers. Okay. We go to the villain phase. We're going to put 2 threat onto the main scheme. Green Goblin is going to attack Domino. This time she'll take it. No, we'll defend with Diamondback. We'll defend with Diamondback. So hit me for 2, 3. Give the villain an additional boost card this activation. 4. Good job. Diamondback, well done. Green Goblin is attacking Scarlet Witch for 2. I'm not going to defend. Goblin Soldier comes into play. Engage with me. So it's a 2. I'll use the magic shield to absorb that. This Goblin Soldier comes in with 5 health. He's absolutely a delight. And when we defeat him, he deals 1 damage to the engaged player. Cheeky little bugger. Encounter card. Domino's encounter card is Hysteria. Attached to Green Goblin, Forced Interrupt. When Green Goblin schemes or attacks, give him 1 additional boost card. For that activation, spend 2 of those resources to discard this card. Ouch. Don't like that. I do not like that. Scarlet Witch's encounter card. Drawing Nearer. That's an obligation. It's standard. After your turn begins, discard the top card of your deck. Place 1 pursuit counter for each printed resource icon on that card. Alter Ego. Discard an identity specific card from your hand. Discard this card. That's got to go. That's got to go. We move the first player token across. We're back to Scarlet Witch. He's got a Goblin Soldier to deal with. Well, I think Domino can pretty much deal with him, hopefully. So I think what we need to do first things first, we're going to pay a speed to player clear the area. Remove 2 threat from the scheme. We'll remove it from the main scheme. If this removes the last threat on a scheme, draw a card. So Scarlet Witch draws a strength. Right. That's annoying. I need to get rid of that, but I can get rid of it, but that means discarding, basically it means discarding a Hex Bolt and Power of Justice, which has got a wild symbol on it. What's Domino got? Yeah. Well, my turn is beginning now, sorry. So discard the top card of your deck. It's got one resource on it, so we put one onto Pursued by the Past. So that's that done. We'll risk it for a biscuit, I think. We're going to risk it for a biscuit. I'm going to play Power of Justice to play under surveillance on the main scheme. It increases the target threat attached scheme by 4, so that's now at 18 rather than 14. Then I'm going to play Strength to play a Hex Bolt. Discard the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. For each card discarded this way, that has a boost icon equal to it. And then we can do stuff with it. But also I've got, when boost icons on an encounter card will be counted, discard the top card of the encounter deck and count the number of boosts on that. So we can change it. So we're doing these one by one. Discard the top 3 cards. So that's got 1 on it, which would remove 2 threat from a scheme. So I will Chaos Control it to do it again. So that's now 1 again. Remove 2 threat from the scheme. That's no good. Second card, 1. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. And the third one is 1. Okay, well the Hex Bolt is absolutely not great in this scenario. And I can't change it. Scarlet Witch will exhaust an attack for 1, taking it down to 26. No. We'll put him back to 27. We'll take 1 off the Goblin Soldier. Wiccan doesn't need to thwart because there's nothing on the main scheme. So we go across to Domino. Going to pay 2. I'm going to pay 2 for probability field. When I use the basic power, discard the top card of your deck. You get +1 to that power field this use for each resource icon discarded this way. That's nice. So Domino will attack the Goblin soldier, hitting for 2 plus whatever this is, 3. Takes him down to 3, down to 1. I'm not going to waste those now at this point. I'll exhaust Domino's pistol to sharpshoot the remaining health. So that's 1, 2. Goblin soldier dies, deals 1 damage to the engaged player, which means Scarlet Witch is down to 6. And I think that's it. That's it. Discard any cards. I'm keeping those 2. So we'll start off with Scarlet Witch. We draw ready up. We're going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to get a Quicksilver for Justice, an Agatha Harkness, a Warp Reality, and a Turn the Tide. Turn the Tide is awesome. Warp Reality as well. Need to remember that. We're drawing 3 for Domino. 1, 2, 3, because we're keeping those 2. So what we've got in hand is we've got a Jackpot, a Digging Deep, a White Fox, an Indomitable, and a Defense Conditioning. We ready up? We put 2 threat on the main scheme. And then Green Goblin is going to attack Scarlet Witch. We'll defend with Wiccan. So he's going to be drawing 2 cards. So he's hit me for 2. Nothing. No, sorry, 3, 4, 5. Hit me for 5. No boosts on there. Wiccan dies. He's then going to hit Domino. She will defend. Defense 3, so 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Shoot! Hits me for 7. Ouch. Defense 3, so I take 4. Down at 5 health. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this boost is, after this activation ends, shuffle this card into the encounter deck. Man, I need to get rid of that hysteria. That's probably the next thing to do. Cat Weasel cut. We draw an encounter card, and that is a Goblin Soldier. I am going to pay a 1 to play Warp Reality. When an encounter card is revealed from the encounter deck, cancel all of its effects and discard it. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck equal to the number of boost icons on that card. It's got 1. So we discard the next one, which is Sinister Strike. Domino's encounter card is Goblin Nation. Each goblin enemy, including the Green Goblin, gets +1 attack boost. Put Goblin Nation into play. Well, we've got it already. It comes in with 4 threat on it. Here we go. Here we go. First player token moves across. Right, that hysteria needs to go. It's going to be a massive waste, I think. Or do I risk it? I'm going to risk it. I'm going to do Domino's action. Choose a card in your hand. Swap that card with the top card of your deck. I'm going to take that card and swap it with Jackpot. I'm just going to leave that there because I know what it is. Is this a wild? No, it's not a wild. That was a bad mistake. Now I can't get rid of it. That was... Okay. I'm going to exhaust Domino's pistols to shoot at the Green Goblin. So we're going to be doing 3 plus Sharpshooter. 4 to him, down to 23. One, 2, 3, 4. He did damage Domino. I just think I've missed it. So we should have put an additional threat on the main scheme. So that should be 3, not 2. Forgot about that. I knew I'd forget about that. Forced response. At this point, Domino is going to flip across to Nina Thurman. I'm going to do her action on here. Choose a card in your hand, swap that card with the top card of your discard pile. I'm going to swap defensive conditioning to jackpot. So I can now go back to, so unfortunately this is people are going to be shouting at me for this, I think, but I'm going to discard a jackpot and I'm going to be discarding a digging deep. So that's got the symbol and that's a wild. I'm going to get rid of hysteria. That could be a bad play, but that hysteria is a nightmare. I'm going to recover. Oh no, can't recover because I'm exhausted. That's fine. I'm going to play a white fox to play Indomitable. And I'll keep that one. Right, Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch, I've got to put token onto Pursued by the Past. I don't really want to... Do I handle it? Do I? What I'm thinking now is, can I both be in alter ego mode? Because I'm trying to get rid of this thing. Really. But if I do that, right, I'm going to tap Scarlet Witch and fort for 3. I'm going to take 3 off the main scheme. Then I'm going to play Turn the Tide. After your hero thwarts and remove all threat from a scheme, deal 3 damage to an enemy. We take him down to 20. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to flip over to Wander. And I'm going to discard Agatha Harkness to get rid of Drawing Nearer. That's it. That's it. We're ready up. We're drawing 5 cards now for Wander. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got a For Justice, a Hex Bolt, a Genius, Swift Retribution, Hex Bolt, Chaos Magic. No big cards in here for Chaos Magic. Where's my Molecular Decay? We're ready up. We're ready up. Domino. We're going to draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got Strength, another pistol. Luck be the lady, energy and a good workout. Oh, this could be a good turn. This could be a good turn. We're going to put 2 threat onto the main scheme. Now he is going to scheme against me, Domino, for 1, 2. So that goes up to 4. He's going to scheme against Wanda for 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be 7. Maths is hard. Seven. Domino's going to get an encounter card. She's going to get a Goblin Soldier. Okay. Goblin Soldier comes in with 5. He gets +1 attack. Need to remember that. +1 attack. And then Wanda is going to get Pumpkin Bombs. Attached to the villain. Force response after the villain attacks you, discard Pumpkin Bombs and take 2 indirect damage. Spend 2 aggressive resources to discard this card. First player token moves across to Wanda. Could do that. Could do that. First of all, Wanda's going to recover for 3, back up to 9. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to flip over. We're going to pay a strength to do a hex bomb. First card is a 1. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. We'll take that. We'll take that down to 2. Second card is a 1. We'll take that. We'll remove 2 threat from the scheme. That's going to go. His +1 attack goes. Third card is a 2. Draw a card. We get Dazzler. Hex Bolt's gone. We're going to play a Swift Retribution and a Dazzler to play another Hex Bolt. First card, 1. Remove 2 threat from the scheme. We'll take that down to 5. Second card, 1. We'll remove 2 threat from the scheme, taking that down to 3. Third card, 2. Oh no. No. That's wrong. That's wrong. Rewind, rewind, rewind. Right, okay. So the first one had 1, which removed 2 threats. Hang on a sec. So that would remove... That was on 4. So that would have taken it down to 2. My apologies, I was looking at the wrong things. So that takes it down to 2. That was the first card. And that was on 7. That was on 7. Second one doesn't have a boost icon. I was looking at the boost icons. No, that's right. I am right. I am right. That's gone. And that's down to 3. Sorry. That's done. I think that's done. I've lost where I am now. I think I've done all of them. Have I done all of them? Oh, I think I've done all of them. I've really mucked that up. Sorry, I've lost where I am. So that's just what I'm going to have to. I'm just going to have to take that now. Okay. Ugh. Frustrating. Anyway, moving on. Domino. First thing she's going to do is going to recover for 3, 4. Back up to 9. Back up to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then she's going to flip. Oh, hang on a sec before she does that. Two for that. 2 for that. Before she flips, she's going to choose a card in her hand and swap it with a card in her discard pile. She's going to take the Armoured Vest and swap it with Luck Be the Lady. Then she's going to flip over. Oh, she's recovered, so she's tapped. We're going to play Preemptive Strike to play an Armoured Vest, so she's now defense 4. Then she's going to pay a Strength to play her second pistol. Then she's going to pay 2 energy to play a Good Workout, deal 4 damage to an enemy and discard the top card of your deck. For each resource icon, deal 1 additional damage. She's going to do it against the soldier. So she's going to discard, that's 6 against the soldier, so he's gone. And then we're going to fire the pistols at the Green Goblin. So first pistol is going to do 1, 3. I'm going to add it to my hands, digging deep. We do 3 damage, so it's down to 17. That's that pistol. We'll do the second pistol. We're using sharpshooter. We deal 1, 3. Down to 14. 1, 2, 3. Down to 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're out of cards. We get an encounter card. We shuffle. Okay, I think that's it. We ready up? So I'm just going to keep those. So I'm going to draw 3. Hex Bolt, Scarlet Witch's Crest, which is awesome, and a Magic Shield. Okay, we can. That's not too bad. We're ready up Domino. We're drawing 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We draw a Not Today, a Digging Deep, an Atlas Bear, and an Unflappable. Very nice. Just going to pause at that point. Right, so we put 2 threat on the main scheme, taking us to 5. And then Green Goblin is going to attack Scarlet Witch. Domino will defend. I'll discard Indomitable to ready. So bush. So defense 4. Hitting me for 2. 3. But I do take, I don't take any damage because I'm defense 4 and he's hit me for 3. But Pumpkin Bombs does do me 2 indirect damage. I've got nothing to put it on, so Domino goes down to 7. That gets discarded. Discard it, yeah. So Domino takes 2. 1, 2. Down to 7. Then he's going to attack Domino. I'll pay 1 to play Not Today. Get +2 defense against the attack. So I'm now defense 4, defense 6. Hitting me for 2, 3. If you take no damage from the attack, remove 2 threat from the scheme. So that goes down to 3. Domino is exhausted now though. Then we get an encounter card. We get, Goblin Reinforcements. When revealed, place 1 additional threat here for each Goblin minion in play. There are none and it gets an acceleration, an additional encounter card. But we're already past the first player. So that will kick in next turn. Let's put that there. And it comes in with 2 threat on it. Encounter card. This one's my first one. Goblin Glider. +1 attack. Spend those resources to get rid of it. Second one. Memories of Armageddon. Okay. It's not too bad. First player token moves across. First of all, that's annoying. That's annoying. Well, we can't. Oh, okay. Memories of Armageddon has just done us over a little bit. We're already exhausted, so we can't get rid of it this turn. So I'm going to pay 1 to play Unflappable. After I defend against an attack and take no damage, exhaust it to draw a card. She is going to shoot her pistols, but we're not getting the double resources because that's blank. So first pistol attack is going to be against Green Goblin, and I'll still get sharpshooter. So that's 1, 2, down to 12. 1, 2. One, 2. Goblin did attack me, so I've got to put a threat onto the main scheme. Keep forgetting that. That was her first pistol. Her second pistol is going to be just 1, 2. So down to 10. One, 2. We will flip. We will flip. Ready for next turn. Scarlet Witch. We'll Chaos Magic the Crestin. Discard the top cards in the encounter deck. So 1, 2. Then we're going to pay 2 for a Hex Bolt. We're discarding the card. So first card, there's no boost icons on it. And if I get this right now, so that does 2 damage to an enemy. But I can increase this. I'm going to tap Scarlet Witch's Crest to increase that to 1, which removes 2 threat from the scheme. So I'll take 2 off of that, which gets rid of that, which removes that. But we do get an acceleration token on. Oops. Give these a good old shuffle up. Well, I don't know if that goes in. Okay, that's fine. And then we're going to get that one, which has got no boost icons on it. I am going to Chaos Control it for another one. No boost icons on it. So that does 2 damage to an enemy. He's down to 8. One, 2. And then my third one is 1 boost icon. It remove 2 threat from the scheme. So that's going to go down to 2. Hex bolt. Scarlet Witch is going to thwart for 3, taking that off. And that's it. Ready up, Scarlet Witch. So she's going to draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She has got a basic spell, for justice, a molecular decay, and a stealth strike. Wow. And then we're going to ready up Domino. And we're going to draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are getting a strength, a diamond back, a good workout, an armoured vest, and I can do this all day. We put 3 threat onto the main scheme, +1. Then Goblin is going to scheme against Domino for 1, 3. So we're now at 6. And then Green Goblin is going to attack Scarlet Witch. She'll take it for 3. 3. The villain heals 2 damage. So she'll take it, so she's down to 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the villain heals for 2. Back up to 10. I'm doing all of my good work. 1, 2. Encounter card for Domino. That is Wander's Obligation. You may flip to alter ego form, choose, exhaust Wander max morph, remove slipping sanity from the game, which is what we'll do. We'll flip down, we'll exhaust, we'll get rid of the obligation. Wander's encounter card, Goblin Thrall. Comes in with 3 health and guard. First player token moves back to Wander. What's Domino doing this turn? That. That. Just trying to work out what I'm going to be doing this turn. Okay. So that could kill that. Or I could save that and do that. Wanda's going to flip up to be on Scarlet Witch's side. She's going to pay 3 for a molecular decay, dealing 5 damage to an enemy, so he's down to 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we discard the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. For each boost icon discarded this way, deal 1 damage to that enemy. So 3. 1, 2, 3. Down to 2. 1, 2, 3. And second card is 3. Ouch! That is an 11 hit molecular decay. Bosh, bosh, down to 0. Right, okay, so those go. Molecular decay goes. We go to stage 2 of Green Goblin. 2 scheme, 2 attack. When revealed, deal 2 encounter cards to each player. Force response after he damages you, place 1 threat on the scheme. So Wanda gets 2. Domino gets 2. And that is it for Wanda. Now we're off to the races with Domino. He comes in now with 36 health. Bear with me. Right, 36 health applied to Green Goblin 2. Oh, do I want to get rid? Do I want to get rid of the green? Do I want to get rid of the Goblin Glider? He's hitting me for 3. Do you know what? I'm going to play the long game, I think. I'm going to discard 2 wilds to get rid of Goblin Glider. So he's now back down to attack 2. I'm going to exhaust Nina to get rid of Memories of Armageddon. Discarded, not removed from the game. I'm going to flip over to Domino's side. I'm going to pay 2 to bring out Diamond back with 2 health. I'm going to exhaust Diamond back and do a damage. Deal 1 damage to each enemy for each I discarded. So it's just 1. So 1 goes on to Green Goblin down to 35. 1 comes off the Goblin Thrall. We'll attack the Goblin Thrall with the pistol, just doing the 1 damage, which is annoying. Second shot against the Goblin Thrall is 2 damage, so that's enough to kill him. We sort of wasted our guns on a thrall, but that's what they're there for, I suppose. And we'll keep those. Okay, that's it. We ready up. Scarlet Witch is going to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's got no cards in her hand, so that is going to go there. This is going to be a lively turn. This is going to be lively. Cat Weasel Cut. So what Scarlet Witch has got: basic spell, molecular decay, turn the tide, stealth strike, clear the area. Goblin, Domino readies up. She's going to keep those 2 and draw 3. She's going to get a preemptive strike, she's going to get a lockjaw, and she's going to get a not today. Diamondback readies as well. Okay, that card's gone. we're going to put 3 threat on the main scheme to take that to 9. Goblin is going to attack Wanda. Domino is going to go, not today. When the enemy attacks, declare your hero as the defender without exhausting them. So Domino's going to take it. I'm also going to play 1 for Lockjaw. When your hero defends against an attack, it gets +2 defense for its attack. If it takes no damage from the attack, remove 2 threat from the scheme. So I'm defense 2, 3, 6. So he's hitting me for 2. Boost. So I take it the Goblin Soldier comes into play against us because we're the target of the attack. He comes in with 5 health. We took no damage. So we removed 2 threat from the scheme. So that goes down to 7. I'll exhaust Unflappable to draw me a card. Oh, no, don't go on there, that goes on. Draws me a card. I get an Indomitable. Then Goblin attacks Domino. Hitting me for 2. I will defend. Defense 4. I take no damage. Encounter card for Scarlet Witch. Oh God. So first encounter card is Pumpkin Bombs attached to a villain. We know what that does. 2 indirect damage. Second encounter card is attach Goblin Glider. Attached to the enemy with the highest printed points. That's going to get attached to Green Goblin. Third one, Death from Above. We're in hero mode. Green Goblin attacks with +X attack where X is equal to the stage number. Oh dear. Oh dear. So it's stage 2. So he's hitting me for 4. I'm on 6 health. Ooh, okay. Okay, this could be problematic. So he's hitting me. Oh dear, this could be catastrophic. This could be catastrophic. So he's hitting me for 3. Let's work this out. And whatever this is, I will defend. I will defend. So this is going to be nothing. So that's that. It's hitting for me for 2, 3. There's no boost icon on that. So I'm defense 2, so I take 1. Down to 5. Down to 5. Then we discard pumpkin bombs to take 2 indirect damage. Down to 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. And because he damaged us, we put a threat on the main scheme. Goblin Thrall comes in with 3 health and a guard. Wowzers. Our last encounter card. Reinforcements. Place 1 additional threat here for each goblin minion in play. There are 2 goblin minions in play, so it comes in with 4 on it. And we get an additional encounter card, but we're already past the first player. So Domino then gets her 3rd encounter card. First one. Goblin reinforcements. Wowzers, wowzers. Comes in with 4 on it. Oh dear. And another one of those. Another one of those. Second encounter card. What on earth is going on here? Goblin Nation. Goblin Nation, that comes in with 4. Wow, this just got real. This just got real. Each goblin gets +1 attack. +1 attack. And our last encounter card is a Goblin Thrall. He comes in with 3 health. Oops. There we go. 3 health. Wowzers. We go back across. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Right. Domino, what are you doing? Okay. First of all, we'll use Diamondback. We'll tap and take her last damage, and we'll do how much damage to everybody? 2 damage to everybody, because these count as double. So 2 damage to the Goblin Thrall, 2 damage to that Goblin Thrall, and 2 damage to him. And bear with me a second. That goes, and 2 damage to Green Goblin, so down to 33. I've got nothing that's going to help me there. So first pistol at this Goblin Thrall, going to be hitting for 2, which kills him. second pistol. Oh, I should be drawing 2 cards for sharpshooter. That would have been 4. And then let's sharpshooter this one here. 2, 3. That's enough to kill him. Can't take that last little goblin thrall off though. He's got guard. That was my second pistol. Going to pay 1 to play Indomitable. That's pretty much it for Domino. Scarlet Witch. Okay, that's a problem. That's a problem. Can't do it. Can't do it. I'm a bit scuppered. I'm a bit scuppered. Just, I can't remove 4 threat. I've got stealth strike and can deal 4 damage to an enemy, which will kill him, and I can remove 2 threat from a scheme. But that's not enough. Basic spell removes 3 threat. And I've got a molecular decay. Or I could remove the Goblin Glider. So he's currently attack 4 with that Goblin Nation thing out. Or do I just go for the run now? I think Domino can take a hit. Scarlet Witch is going to have to go to her alter ego side, being on 3 health. Because I'm thinking about is I'll just go all in on a molecular decay. And just try and outrun him. But if I discard those 2, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm going to pay 3 for a molecular decay. Doing 5 damage. So he's down to 27. One, two, three, 4, 5. Oh, 28, sorry. 28. And then whatever these two are. 1, 2, an additional 2, down to 26. One, 2. We'll flip over to Wanda's side. I'll tap Scarlet Witch to do an additional damage. Down to 25. That could be problematic, but we're an hour and 42 minutes in, so let's crack on with this. So we're going to ready up. We're going to draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strength, Quicksilver, Wiccan. Another molecular decay. Oh, okay. Okay. We're going to ready up Domino. We're going to draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have got a good workout, Pip the Pug. We've got a jackpot, we've got a genius, and we've got a right time. Now, okay. Okay. We've just got to work through this one. We are putting 3 threat onto the main scheme. So that's going to go to 11. We're at 11. 11 of 18. Green Goblin is going to attack Domino. She will defend, but I'll discard Indomitable so I don't have to exhaust. So she's 3, 4 defense at the moment, and he's hitting for 4. 2, 3, 4. He's hitting for 4. Nothing I can do about that. So whatever this is, 1. We take 1 damage. Okay. He's then going to scheme with Wanda for 2, 3. So that puts us to 14. Good job we put under surveillance out. Goblin Thrall will hit us for 1 as well. 2, actually. 2. 1, 2. Down to 4. 1, 2. 4 should be. Right, encounter phase. We've got 2 additional cards. So 1, 2 for Domino. First encounter is Intimidation. When revealed, choose to either spend 2 resources of any type or give the villain 1 face down boost card. I'll give him a face down boost card for his next attack. Second, nowhere is safe. Place a pursuit counter on pursued by the past. That goes up to 3. It's got to have 3 more than the number of players, so that would be 5, so we're okay. But if it's got any counters, discard an upgrade or a support you control. I'll discard Unflappable. Two for Wanda, because we've got 2 of those icons. 1, 2. First card, Wicked Ambitions. When revealed, discard X cards from an encounter deck where X is equal to double the villain's stage number. For each goblin minion discarded this way, choose to either take 3 damage or put that minion into play. Ooh, okay, so we're discarding 4 cards. We're on 3 damage, so we're going to have to take these. That's not a goblin minion. That's not a goblin minion. That is a goblin minion monster. And oh my god. Oh. Ouch, that could not have come at a worse time. So we've got a Goblin Knight. 2 to gain 2 attacks, 7 health. After he attacks, you discard 1 card from the encounter deck. If it's a Goblin minion, put it into play. Oh dear. Oh dear. And then Monster is a 1 scheme, 3 attack. When revealed, you are stunned. So we're stunned. And if you're already stunned, take 2 damage. Okay, I think that's just done the game. And Goblin Thrall. Oh my god. God. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That has just changed the game. Oh, God. What a pull. What a pull. We move the first player token across. Wow. That has just caused us some major problems. Okay, so we're going to tap Wanda to recover for 3, back up to 6. 1, 2, 3. We will flip over. We will flip over. because I've got to do some damage, we're going to pay 2 strength for a molecular decay going against the Goblin Knight. So dealing 5 damage, and then we drew the top 2 cards, so we're going to be doing 7, 8. 8 is enough to kill the Goblin Knight. We're going to then spend 3 to put Wiccan into play as our chump blocker. Comes in with 3 health, but we'll immediately tap Wiccan. We'll immediately tap Wiccan down to 2 health to thwart for 1 on here. And then for each boost icon discarded this way, deal 1 damage. So we're going to discard this. We will tap the Witch's crest to increase it by 1. So we're doing 2 damage to every enemy in play. Takes him down to 1. Takes monster down to 4. That kills that Goblin Thrall. And we do 1 damage to Green Goblin, down to 24. And that, I'm afraid to say, is it for Wanda's go. Domino. Domino. So I want to make sure I kill that monster. Domino's got an attack of 2, 3, could be 4 if I pull a wild off of here, but I don't know whether there's going to be a wild there or not. So I'm going to do Domino's ability, which is I'm going to swap the top card of the deck with Jackpot. It wasn't a wild. Then Domino is going to swing at the monster, and I'll take that card. So I'm doing 5, which is enough to kill it. This was all going to go on the Green Goblin, but we can't. But after that's discarded, we get to shuffle it back into my deck. 3 cards. Can't get rid of that thing, which is annoying. Then I'm going to pay 2 to play right place, right time. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. Discard the top card of your deck for each resource discarded this way. Remove 3 threat from that scheme. It was jackpot. After it's discarded from the top of my deck, I shuffle it back in. So Goblin Nation goes, +1 attack goes. Bugger it, it's all going to be going on to Goblin. So I'm going to pay 2 for a good workout. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. Down to 20. Down to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discard the top card of your deck for each resource icon discarded this way. Deal 1 damage to the enemy. That's 2 from the posse. Down to 18. One, 2. Domino's pistol is going to shoot at the Green Goblin using sharpshooter. So 2, 5, down to 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that goes now. I get an additional encounter card. And then the second shot from Domino's pistol, again at Green Goblin, using sharpshooter. 2. So down to 11. One, 2. Domino is going to flip down. She's going to have to at 4 health. If I can ride this turn out, there's lots going to happen, but it is what it is. That's an additional attack card from Green Goblin, which is fine. We're going to ready up. We draw 5 cards for Scarlet Witch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's got a Daredevil, Magic Shield, a Genius, a Warp Reality. We need to remember that, and a Power of Justice. Okay. Domino's going to get 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got a Sharpshooter, a White Fox, a Genius, a Preemptive Strike, a Preemptive Strike. Ooh. Okay. We ready up. We ready up. Okay. Green Goblin is going to attack. Oh no, we put threat onto the main scheme. We're putting 3 on. So we're at 17, 14, 18. We're at 17 of 18. 17 of 18. That under surveillance is doing some work. Green Goblin is going to attack Scarlet Witch. Wiccan is going to defend. So he's attacking for 3. 2 there, 1 with the guider. 3. 3. Now, so he's hitting for 3. Wiccan dies. Good old Wiccan. Dark Designs boost. After this activation resolves, place 1 pursuit counter onto pursued by the past. We're at 4 of 5. That goes. And then a Goblin Soldier comes into play with 5 health on it. Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter now because he's going to scheme against. He's going to scheme against Domino. So we're scheming for 2, 3, which is going to flip Unleashing the Mutagen. Unleashing the Mutagen is going to flip. That goes. We go to 2A. When revealed, advance to 2B. Okay, so this is fairly straightforward. X is equal to the number of goblin enemies, including goblin in play. It's got 22 on it. And if this stage is lost, then lose the game. And it comes in with 8 on it. Eight on it. Wanda is going to get 2 encounter cards because of these things. First encounter card is a Goblin Soldier. 5 health. Second encounter card, a Goblin Thrall. I'm going to get 2 encounter cards. 1 there. We get +2 now. Been through the encounter deck twice. So we've got 2 with guard on it. Oops, Daisy. Cat Weasel cut. And then that's our 3rd encounter. First one. Overrun. Comes in with 2 acceleration tokens on it, and it's got 2 threat. Second encounter card, Goblin Thrall. Comes in with 3 health. Third encounter card, Death from Above, Alter Ego. He's going to scheme where plus X where it's the stage number. So he's scheming for 4, 5. So 5 goes on there. So we're at 13 of 22 already. And it's going up by 4. We'll move the first player token across. That bloody thrall's a pain. Okay. It's do or die. It is do or die. So on 4 health, Nina's going to flip to Domino. She's then going to attack this thrall for 2, 3, 4. That kills the thrall, which opens her up to being able to attack Green Goblin. I'm going to pay 2 to play the posse. Hero action, heal 1 damage. 5. Ready each posse character. Ready's Domino. I can't. I've not got no so no. Can't play the posse because I don't control at least 3 characters with the posse trait. Okay. So what I'm going to do is use her ability to swap the top card with this card. I'm going to swap it with a genius. I'll shoot with Domino's pistols at Green Goblin. So 2, 3. So he's down to 8. He's down to 8. 1, 2, 3. I'll shoot with the second pistol. 1. Just the 2. Down to 6. 1, 2. That's it. That's it. Scarlet Witch. Going to pay 4, 2 genius and a power of justice to play Daredevil. He's going to thwart. Taking him down to 2 health. On here, taking this down to 2. No, taking this down. After he thwarts, deal 1 damage to an enemy. I'll do it to this goblin thrall, killing him. Scarlet Witch will thwart for 3. Taking 3 off that one. I think that's all I can do. I'll pay 1 to bring in a magic shield. Done. Ready up. Draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready up for Domino. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not discarding any cards. I have to get rid of one, I think. I'll get rid of the posse. So I'm down to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what it all comes down to. This is what I've been playing for. Let's see how it goes. We're going to be putting X is equal to the number of goblin enemies, so 3, 4, 5. We're going to be putting 5 onto the main scheme. Takes it to 18 of 22. Green Goblin is going to attack. He's going to attack me. I will pay 1 for not today. When your hero defends, it gets +2 defense against an attack. If you take no damage from the attack, remove threat from the screen. I'll flip it over. 2. I will pay 1 for preemptive strike. When the boost card is turned face up when the villain attacks, cancel all boost icons on that card, then deal 1 damage to the enemy for each boost icon cancelled. So he takes 2 damage. I will increase that Scarlet Witch's crest to 3, so he takes 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. I take no damage. I remove 2 threat from the scheme. I'll take it off that one. That goes. That goes. He's gonna Green Goblin's gonna attack. He's going to attack me. For 3. I will take it. No, Daredevil's going to jump in front. So 3, 4. Give the villain an additional boost icon. 5, 6. Wow, that would have been enough to kill me. Well, I had magic shield, but Daredevil is popped. Daredevil is popped. I take 3 damage. 3 damage from these. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to pop the magic shield for that. I'm just going to take 3. Down to 3. 1, 2, 3. Two encounter cards for Domino. First encounter card. Goblin Thrall. 3 health. Second encounter card. Nowhere is safe. Place one pursuit counter on pursued by the past, which takes it to 5. After you place a pursuit counter here, if the counters here are at least 3 or more number of players, remove each counter. That's important. Flip this. Then if there are any counters on it, discard. There are no counters on it now. After you flip to this side, find your nemesis minion, reveal it. I've got 2 minions. Topaz and Prototype. Side scheme, which is not my lucky day. When revealed, each player must take 1 damage or place 2 threat here. I'll take 1 damage. 1. 1. Comes in with 3 threat on it. We've got additional stuff. And shuffle the remaining set aside. Oh. Superpower feedback comes in. After you resolve an ability on your identity, take 1 damage, alter ego action, discard 1 identity specific card from your hand. And that gets shuffled in. Prototype comes in with +1 hit point for each luck counter on him, and luck counters is place luck counters on Prototype equal to the amount of damage you've sustained. I've sustained 5, so he comes in with 5 health. Prototype's got 3. One encounter card for Scarlet Witch. Oh, this flips back. 1 encounter card for Scarlet Witch, Goblin Knight. Comes in with 7 health on it. Hopefully he's not going to be there too long. First player taken moves across to Scarlet Witch. He's got a guard. All right, okay. Scarlet Witch is going to thwart for 3, removing 3 off of Not My Lucky Day. That goes. I'll then play 0 to play Turn the Tide. After your hero thwarts, remove all damage from a scheme, deal 3 damage to an enemy. Now, because it's not a basic attack, I'm doing 3 damage to Green Goblin, dush, 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 to kill him. 1, 2, 3. Bosh! Whew! That was twitchy. That was twitchy. I think Turn the Tide gets past the guard, doesn't it? Yeah, whilst this minion is engaged with you, you cannot attack. Let me just check. Yep, just checked it. Turn the Tide does actually bypass guard, so we've got enough to kill him. Well, blimey, that was a fairly hectic. That was good. I enjoyed that. I like the decks. Domino does what Domino does. Scarlet Witch is a threat beast. Removal. Awesome. Well, it's been a long time. It's been nearly about 2.5 hours, I think, something like that. But I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough. We will be playing more Marvel Champions on the channel. I will be playing some campaigns. Now, the problem with playing campaigns is effectively you do need to win to progress it. And I put a little post up to see what people thought about. Did they have any house rules or anything like that they used? Because I only have a set amount of time to record. I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I have a bit of time at the weekend, a few hours just to record. So I don't have hours upon hours to re-record stuff. So when I'm playing a campaign, if I fail and lose against a villain, to me in my head, it's sort of like it's a wasted recording because I've not progressed the campaign. But the general consensus seems to be, well, put those games up. If you lose, then you lose, and play it again and see, talk through what you're going to do differently. A lot of mine is, I haven't played an awful lot in regards to the campaigns. I've not played an awful lot of the villains. So a lot of the times I'll be playing, it'll be my first playthrough. So first playthrough, not sort of knowing what they do, it's a tricky one to try and get right. But like I say, the general consensus seemed to be, well, put those recordings up. If you fail, you fail, and talk through it. And I thought, actually, do you know what? That's probably quite a good idea. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play through. I'll choose a campaign. I'll play through it. I've got some Arkham Horror. We're going to be flitting between campaigns. I think what I'll do one week is I'll do Arkham. Next week I'll do Marvel Champions. So we sort of split it up a little bit. But anyway, that's my enough rambling. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you do, if you could like and subscribe. I'm really knocking on the door now, 500 subscribers. So thank you all for subscribing. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Ta-da for now.